Hi everyone, this is Stephanie from Blaze Capital. I've been fortunate enough to be a member of the group since about April 2019, but I've actually been watching Justin's videos for just over a year now. The purpose of this video is that I actually want to share 5 life lessons that I've learned through being a member of the Blaze Capital community that have helped me even beyond the world of investing. Life lesson number 1 is to listen to words but trust actions. So in the world of investing, this often looks like listening to what a company is saying, listening to the buzz on Twitter, listening to the people pumping the stock, but only trusting the move when you see it either reflected in the chart or in actual news releases. Outside of investing, this can come in a lot of different forms too. So this could be a matter of at work when someone tells you that they're going to help you meet your deadline. You listen to their words, but you only trust them when they actually do something to help you progress the project that you're working on. I've used this a lot. It's always in the back of my mind that I can listen to people make promises to me, but I only really trust it when I see them put in the work. Life lesson number 2, you have to want to learn how to fish. It's a little bit of a gross depiction that Justin often refers to, this whole idea of feeding people fish mush. But when people either try out our group for just a few days and realize it's not for them, or sometimes they'll reply to tweets on Twitter asking for exact investing advice on entries, exits, when to buy, when to sell, that's not what our group is about. Our group really wants to help you learn to be able to make these decisions for yourself because nobody cares more about your money than you do. And again, this has helped me a lot outside in the real world as well. It's usually a matter of at work understanding that at the end of the day I have to put in the work and I need to be able to make decisions when my boss is not around, so that I really need to have a genuine understanding of how to do my job. Life lesson number 3. Do you want to be right or do you want to get results? This comes up a lot in the world of stocks in the form of, do you want to be right or do you want to make money? So you can be really hoping that a stock is going to go to the moon. Everything's telling you that it is, but then when that doesn't actually play out, you have to be able to adapt and change your strategy on the fly and really work with what's actually happening with the price. So again, in the real world, this can happen when you're planning on your career going a certain way and it doesn't, or you've got plans for the day and all of a sudden a fire comes up at work and you've got to change your strategy. This has really helped me handle a lot of ambiguity in my life over the last year, so I'm very thankful to have learned this lesson in Blaze Capital originally. This one is one of my favorites actually. It's really helped me when I'm planning my career, as I'm still in my early days of building that career. In a world of checker players, play chess. I really like this one because it's kind of this idea that no matter what's going on today or even tomorrow, you really need to be thinking 4, 5, 6 steps ahead. And if you can plan your life that way, even beyond just the investing world, it can really help you get a leg up on the competition. And again, in the career world, your competition is really the people who are applying for the same jobs as you. Maybe they're coming after the job that you already have. But if you can be a few steps ahead, planning the education that you're going to get, planning the networking that you need to do, that can really help you out in your career. And finally, another one of my favorites, hope is not a strategy. This one has actually helped me a lot with my training in the gym. So even as a coach at the gym, I tell people this all the time as well. When someone says that they really want to get better at pull-ups and you ask, okay, well, what are you going to do to get better at pull-ups? And all that they can come up with is, well, I hope I can do 5 pull-ups by the summer, or I hope I can squat 300 pounds next year. That's not a strategy. What a strategy would sound like is, okay, how are you going to get 5 pull-ups? Well, every day between now and my goal, so say next spring, I'm going to do 3 pull-ups for 5 sets. That's a strategy. For squatting 300 pounds, you could say I'm going to add 5 pounds to my squat every 3 weeks for the next, I don't know, however long the math would take to get you to 300. But really this idea that hope is not a strategy, that you really need to have a plan in place, and most importantly, you need to stick to the plan, record the results, and continually revise that plan. Well, that's all for me in terms of life lessons learned with Blaze Capital for now, but I'm really excited for what 2020 brings and all of the lessons that I get to learn then. Bye.